This video is just a quick tutorial about how I took one of my clients / one of my longest time friends to a lighter color. She's been doing the level 4 So Color Gray coverage for a while now with the faded kind of ends, and we want to put in a lighter base with some more dimension in her ends, more contrast with some richness, because her hair just tends to be very textured for some reason. It changes over the years, and she has some natural quote unquote highlights that we want to make less noticeable as it grows out, and the lighter the base the better. So right there I just did 505N from the So Color Gray coverage line of Matrix. Now here I'm taking diagonal parts with Redken Flash Lift 20 volume and Olaplex. I'm just kind of painting it on here, folding it up, then I'm going to lift this foil up and put a glaze on the rest of the hair, which is 6WG, some 5N, probably some 5NW in the shades Gloss with 1/8 ounce of Olaplex added. You want to add 1/8 ounce of Olaplex to every 1 to 2 ounces of color that you use. It's just going to help lock some more moisture in there and repair those bonds in her hair. I would like to add that Olaplex is not a protein. I do see a lot of mistaken identity with Olaplex. It is not a protein, it is a bond builder. It helps reconnect and add disulfide bonds into the hair. The bonds are where the protein and moisture live in your hair, and without those, that's why you get weak hair. So I just keep doing the pattern up the back of the head. After this side, I move to the other side, and then I go to the front. I do switch to, well, I'll say 25 volume. I just kind of do equal parts of 20 and 30 on the front so it can catch up. Oh, there's Danny. Say hi. Notice I really saturate the ends and pull it through, and then when I bring it up to the root area, I make sure I have enough lightener on my brush to cover without smearing that root color down too much. I let it get to melt in really, really nice, and doing that makes it a lot easier. Off to the side, I kind of weave out around the face. You know how sometimes you do colors and after you're done you look at them and you're like, well, maybe I should have did yada yada yada. Well, you'll notice at the end of the video when I show her hair color, I wish I would have did like a baby fine highlight around the face. It doesn't look bad, it looks nice, but I get OCD sometimes. But it's kind of dark right there. I've been doing her hair for 18 years, but like I said, hair changes over the years. Hormones change, people's hair type changes. So she's grabbing a little bit darker on the face, and that is new. So I would probably switch it up to a level 6 gray coverage around the face next time. I'll remember that. But if it bothers me that much, if it doesn't fade enough, she comes in for waxing every 2 to 3 weeks. I'll just either put a baby fine highlight around the face then, or just kind of paint, a balayage around there to lighten her up just a wee bit. Like I said, sometimes we notice things that we would like to have done different, and that's what's great about being an artist. You can change things up. Don't ever hesitate to admit maybe something you could have did different. We are human. We are not robots, and we learn and grow as the more we do. I love using this balayage board. I don't only use it for balayage, obviously. I wouldn't really consider this a balayage. I'm just kind of adding chunky highlights throughout. However, it is great if you have issues like along the edge of the hairline, especially in the temples, in the bangs. I will use it when I'm just doing a full foil for those areas. Also in the back and the neck area, if you use the balayage board, you can get a lot closer to the root. I have some clients that are OCD themselves. I think that's why I have a lot of blonde clients, because I like my highlights to look like they grew right out of the scalp if I'm doing a full highlight, because that's what they want. So here I'm actually going through, I took the back foils out. I'm using the root color to smudge in right there, kind of blend it in. It's a great way just to kind of help soften that line right there. I go through the whole back, and then I start taking out the sides. As I take out the sides, you notice I take the rest of the color that was in there from the root. Yeah, it's probably pretty much about done oxidizing, but it does help just to take it paint it on there, smudge it in, and then I let it sit while I go back and mix up the rest of the glaze. Here's a tip. Learn how to give a good shampoo. Your clients will appreciate that. They will stay with you because of that. They enjoy it. Do not use your nails. Use the beds of your fingertips. Get in there and scrub it good. So I use the wet brush, comb her out, and I go through at the root area partway down the mid shaft with Shades EQ Cream, 6NA, and a dash of 9WB just to lighten that up to about a level 7 because I don't want it to be too dark. And they don't have a natural ash in a 7, but they do have a lot of options to kind of create whatever color you want. After I put this all over the root, I did Shades EQ Gloss, 7NW, 9GI, and a little bit of 7NB. Put that on. Make sure, see where I'm smudging the 6NA into the gloss, the cream into the gloss, using with my fingertips, saturating all in there. And then I do lay her back and then put it on the rest of her hair. Oh, and also I did add Olaplex to the glaze in the end. It is going to sit for 10 minutes, so it will do its job. If you're going to add Olaplex to the hair, it has to sit in the hair at least 10 minutes for it to work. So just make sure you're not wasting Olaplex and adding it to a toner that you're only letting this sit in the hair for a couple minutes, because you're just wasting your money. Here is the end result. I wanted to show it straight and curly. In slow-mo here, you can see that dimension in there, the contrast, the darkness, so shiny. Here is with a natural beachy looking wave in it. And here is the before and after. Wow, what a difference. It looks so nice. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe and let me know in the comments below anything else you would like to see. Thanks.